Defending a set play and then having to chase a game that was very, very comfortable before that. I have to say, I thought Malky came with a really good game plan. I thought his boys were terrific. I have to assess my own part to play in the game today as well, because I'm trying to keep one or two players happy or engaged, and obviously making 5 subs, you don't always have to do that. I'm showing a lot of faith in people, and maybe that disjointed the performance a little bit as well. I thought it was the third game in another week where we've got 3 wins. That's the most important thing. I'm still searching for a performance. The team are here at Ibrox where we take our chances, because some of our football, again, first half today was very good, but we were fussy in the final third. If you think about how ruthless we were on Wednesday, if you like, and how clinical we were at times, I think we got people taking 2, 3, 4 touches in and around the box when we should be getting our shots off. And we made the game more difficult than what it was defensively. But I have to say, I thought Ross County were very good today. I thought their energy was good, and I thought fair play to them as well. 2 teams played the game.
Came into the side today and he seemed to struggle a little bit on cross balls in the second half. Is that a confidence issue with John, and maybe just something you need to work on with him?
Listen, I thought we were slow getting out to a short corner. We're winning the game 1-0 at home. We're comfortable in the game. John's not had much to do, and then we switch off of a short corner. They deliver it, and where's the centre halves? Where's John? It's a collective thing. As strong as we were in midweek on set plays to go and score 2 goals from it, we've let ourselves down today, and then we're having to chase a game that was in our hands. I think in the subs as well, 1 or 2 maybe came on, and I wouldn't say they played for themselves, but they wasn't in tune with the rest of the team. Those decisions are on me a little bit.
You say the players were too fussy in the final third. You know why that was?
Just taking too many touches. I think it's unrealistic to have 3 or 4 touches in and around the box. If you look at goals that are scored, majority, I would say 75% of goals are 1 touch, and then there's a large proportion that are 2 touch. I thought at times in the first half in the box, people were cutting and chopping the ball and faking rather than having a shot. And I thought, if you look at our 3 forwards, Ryan, Alfredo and Fashion, they were a bit stuffy today in and around the box. There was some good defending by Ross County, but I thought we were trying to score a perfect goal. I thought our first goal was actually very, very good. Even in the second half, we had big moments where our final pass let us down. That's got to come, because we're getting into good areas. Again, today, I think we've had 20-plus shots. We've had 70% possession, so we should be scoring more goals. John's okay. I think he went to block a shot and he's rolled his ankle, so we'll have to give it a scan. In that moment was quite a big moment in the game, because I felt we destabilised ourselves a little bit, because we ended up playing with 3 number 10s and 2 9s, and that's what probably forced the first goal, but that's probably what made the game a bit more end-to-end for my liking. You try to stabilise it again with Glenn Kamara coming on, and before Glenn can touch the ball, we've conceded. So it was one of those days today. I thought it was a performance at the end of a 3-game week. That's probably how I would leave it.
Another goal for Malik, scored midweek. How important are his goals? Considering he's just 20 as well. How impressive is it that he just keeps getting his goal scoring positions and score?
To have a midfielder break out and score goals is really important. In the past, we've had Scott Arfield and Jaribo do that. Malik's now got that role in our team. I think Todd can add to that as well. I thought those were the 2 biggest performers for us today. I thought Todd again was very, very clean in all his possession, gets a lovely assist, and that's what I was saying previously there. That at that moment we had Ryan Kent, Todd and Malik all playing behind Alfredo and Fashion, so our fullbacks had to play a slightly different game today, a little bit deeper at times. So look, that's what forced the first goal. It also left us a little bit open sometimes defensively. I just think we need to be a bit stronger in the final third. Malik is a player here that is obviously key to us moving forward. Yeah, I thought Alfredo had a big header, didn't he, first half over the bar that he'll be disappointed with. He's been in fine form recently. Look, I think in the year that we won the league, we had Alfredo and Kamar, and then we also had Jermaine Defoe, and then there was the games where Cedric Itten scored 7 or 8 goals, and they were hugely important against teams that sit in. I thought Ross County defended, and I thought they had a right go. They've had a good week with a win and a draw coming here, and I thought they came, and I thought they were good today, but if you're saying, do we need a little bit more variety at times? Certainly that's what you want in the makeup of a squad.
Michael, encouraging that Todd, it's only his second start here, but he looked like he'd been playing for your team for a lot longer today, perhaps.
Yeah, it's another one that's got, as I say, like our lineup when we took John Lundstrom off was if it was over the top attacking, if you like, and sometimes you can get in each other's way, and I suppose that's another way of looking at the first half. We had lots of possession, was in the right area, but maybe we were stumbling over each other. There was a lot of Ross County's bodies there as well. So, but in terms of a signing, at his age, his profile, and what he can give, I've been absolutely delighted with him. It's now for me to make sure that I pick a team that's balanced, because we've got a lot of good football players now. They're going to have to fight it out, and if you come on off the bench, you're going to have to help the team be better. So it's not really about you and the level you play at, it's whether you make Rangers a stronger team on the pitch. And we've got a lot of players vying for maybe 4 positions at the moment in the attacking areas. Well, but this week there's obviously been 2 games, a couple of late night in the week, and you just feel that John is the fresher goalie coming in today. I didn't think he had much to do in the game, so I will continue to rotate him. I think it's the right thing to do. The schedule's opening up a little bit now. We don't play again in midweek, I think, until the middle of March, when we play away at Hibs. So I won't have the issue in terms of fatigue with anybody, like anybody. Goalkeeper, outfield player, won't have that. So I wouldn't expect 5 subs every game now. I think you're seeing it because I'm trying to get us through a tough schedule without having done a pre-season with the group, if you like, and knowing where everyone's at physically. You're trying to rotate to keep the energy on the pitch. I thought it looked fantastic, that rotation on Wednesday night. It didn't look so good on Saturday afternoon.
Are you assessing the keepers that what you do this summer?
Yeah, certainly. I've said that before. Like, unfortunately, with Robbie, he's had this ankle ligament problem that's just not healed. He's still a good 3 to 4 weeks away from training, which is disappointing for him because he's not been able to. I think we've done probably about 40 training sessions, and Robbie's been involved in 10 or 12. So that's really hard for Robbie to be able to show what he can do now. But John's been there all the time as a mainstay. We obviously know Alan is not getting any younger, but he's clearly our number 1 right now. But if I feel that he needs to have a rest, and I think John's always been able. Have we lost any games with John? So John's not the issue when he's in the goals. I think with the whole team defend. We come today on the back of 3 clean sheets on the bounce, and we can see the lousy goal off a set play. So we all need a shake for that.
Michael, just a little word for Raskin. I know he's only a cameo at the end, but certainly looks like he's going to bring a lot of energy and something the Rangers fans will really take to.
Yeah, he's a real technical player. So I said in the week that, very similar in style really to Glenn Kamara. He's not this 5'7" or 8 Rottweiler that's being reported. He's a technical player. He's going to play more as an 8, and if he plays at 6, you need to think he's a bit more like a Stephen Davis type. He's not what Ryan Jack and what John Lundstrom give us. It's a complete different profile. It was an interesting time to throw a boy on for his debut, but I trust him. And I thought he was very good. He only met his teammates really for the first time yesterday because we played late Wednesday night, and obviously on Thursday he was going through all the process of his work permit and everything, so he's probably worked with his teammates for 20-25 minutes. So to go out there today was a big call on my behalf, but I want to get him started just like I have with Todd. This is a long-term journey to get us to where we want to be. I know after Wednesday night people get excited, they get carried away, but I'm still wide-eyed and open to the job that we need to do. The games away from Ibrox where teams go for us, it allows us to press and show our defensive strength. That's the easiest thing to get back. The bits where you're beating a block out there, when teams are really resilient defensively, they're the things that take a little bit longer, and I think that's what you're seeing at the moment. That's why our away form and performances have been stronger than our home ones.
The Malik Tillman substitution, you mentioned that being a key point in the game. Could you tell us why you chose that substitution? I think most fans might have expected you to go with Glenn Kamara at that point. Was it to give you more attacking intent? I
think even my staff did, to be honest with you. You just get a feeling. And I felt that I could see what Ross County were trying to do, and I thought it was bold, and I quite liked it. I thought, okay, they're coming here to have a go, and I thought we'll throw a little bit of mud the other way. Something's got to give. I'm the coach of the team. I'm also a fan of football, and I thought this is going to make the game a little bit more exciting and open, and so be it. Also, in your mind, you're the home team and you want to play on the front foot, and Malik's in a good place. And if I had to bet who was going to score more goals, Glenn Kamara or Malik, you go with Malik.
And is there an update on Red Van Jongman? I know he's been out for a while. Is there a game that you think he might be available for, or are we not at that stage?
Not yet, no.
Stevie, last one.
Michael, I thought Conor Golson was excellent today. Defensively, really big header at the end, but he also stepped up quite a bit, really effectively for the team when we had a lot of ball at the end of the first half. He pressed up really well. He won the free kick for the second goal. Just a word on his overall performance.
Yeah, I think Connor's playing really, really well. He's a player that we desperately missed earlier in the season. You can see what he gives to the team in terms of leadership, defensively, but also he's a very, very good football player as well. At times when we're playing against a low block, it's important we don't all just go and stand with it. You know, if an opponent decides to stand on his edge of the box, it's a choice if we go and stand there. And I felt at times maybe our centre-halves are too high on top of our midfielders, then our midfielders are too high on top of our attacking players. It's important we understand how to make space for each other, but you can never fault Connor for being proactive and trying to take the game to the opponents. I think he got all his high speed on Wednesday night on that one attack when he played 2-1-2s and got down in the box. So he's probably got ideas on being a right 8 himself.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
Thanks, mate.